like non-Philadelphia person on this illustrious list over here. I worked at St. Joe in the late 80s. Chris and I became great friends then, and then I took a job at Duquesne where I've been there for the last 36 years, and we talk on the phone just about every day. Kath calls me on Sunday and goes, hey, I can get you 2 minutes. I go, what are you, my ex-wife? And Chris and I had an unbelievable friendship. Like I said, we talked every day about life. I mean, this was my first like inner circle person of somebody near my age passing away. We would talk about, we would be goofy at times, don't get me wrong, Chris. And we talk about life, my divorce, my kid, his life, his health. We talked about everything, and he was in the circle. Many, many times after I left, we would always be at events together, especially the Atlantic 10 tournament at the Palestra, then down in Atlantic City. We would sit in an accessible seating area. I was working at Duquesne, so I wasn't at the tournament very long. I used to say it was like, the Atlantic 10 tournament with me was 48 hours. I'd get there, we'd lose, I'd come home the next day. And so I was sitting with him at an event, and he came out to Pittsburgh several times, and it was like sitting with a mafia don. Everybody came by and hung out with him. Coach Lyman would come by, obviously, it was obviously a relationship there. Rollie would stop by, other coaches from other teams would stop by, and people always asked me how I knew all these coaches, and I said, it's because of Chris. And so he was just the best. I was going to keep it 2 minutes, though. Oh, I was going to be so close. I'm a rules follower. Couple quick things. We did a surprise when the SJU women played at Duquesne. He came up, it was a cousin named Kevin, I believe. I don't know if you're here. Yeah. So during shoot around, we snuck Chris in the back door, and the team did not know it. Chris we walk into the arena, the team is down at the other end, he lets out this blood-curdling scream. I almost had a heart attack myself. The girls see him, Cindy sees him, they scream, they run down, oh my God, this is great. Chris, deadpan as hell, looks at him, okay, I'm going back to the field house and watching the men's game tonight. Two of his great lines I'll never forget. One was 2019, he's at a field hockey game, though he's telling me this on the phone. Yeah, I was at the field hockey game, Jill came up to me and goes, Chris, I know you're mad with me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how upset are you with me? Chris goes, an 11. And then one of his other great lines, his sense of humor, John Kruk I can't remember the exact play because we talk about so many, but John Kruk got thrown out at a base that every other major leaguer would have gotten to that base. I mean, that's how much time he had to get there. Chris calls up and just goes right away, I can't run, and I can outrun John Kruk.